This is Nessa. She's a 1-year-old female Harris hawk from Barry Island. Typically they live in Central America in the deserts feeding off lizards and rodents. But she's now over here and I use her in the course of my work.
Now, in terms of scaring pigeons away, is the mere presence of a hawk enough?
It has to be a repetitive message by flying the hawk. So you can't turn up one day, fly the hawk and expect the pigeon population to decimate. You have to come on a regular basis, fly them so that the pigeons accept and acknowledge that this isn't a safe roosting place whereby they can bring up their chicks in a safe environment.
I'm Justin Holloway, Managing Director of Prokill.
And how often do we have to get a hawk out for pigeons to get the message that they're not welcome?
During the introductory phase, we'll be doing this 3 times a week, and that's going over the first month. And we're going to be tailing that off over time as we build up knowledge in the flock that there's a predator here, that there's risk, and that it's not a good place to be. So initially quite intensively, but dropping off over time. Come on.
I'm Alison Jordan, Head of Swindon Libraries.
What kind of problems were pigeons causing?
Mess everywhere actually, especially in this courtyard area. It had lots of complaints from customers who didn't want to actually eat out here anymore from the cafe, and also on the first floor balcony here we weren't able to use that space because there was so much mess.
Actually lying on the balcony floor?
Yes, masses of it, yes, especially on that area over by the town hall. And they were actually nesting apparently under the balcony here. There were 25 nests.
And so did it smell in summer, that kind of thing?
It smelt, but also there is a health and safety risk from pigeon guano, I think they call it, don't they?
Yeah, bird poo to you and me.
Bird poo to you and me, yes.
Well, the build-up of pigeon guano can cause all sorts of infrastructure issues. For example, just behind you there's a guttering that was totally blocked. It was causing flooding, and flooding gives rise to building damage ultimately, so you don't want that. The actual guano itself is quite acidic. It's full of pathogenic organisms that can harm individuals. There's something which has been well known for years called pigeon fancier's lung, that's psittacosis, and by breathing in the dried particles of the guano, that can cause serious health issues. And this is a public space, and of course the council cannot allow that to prevail.
How much is all of this costing?
I think that with the clean-up, which has taken 3 or 4 days, and have applied chemicals, biocides, we've also had all the netting put up on here, we've had bird wire put on all these surfaces. I think it's probably about £3,000 or £4,000.
And does that include the hawking exercise as well?
Everything, yes.
Is there an expectation that this is a permanent solution, or will it have to be done again at some point in the future?
It will need to be maintained. It is like a garden. If you don't weed it, the weeds come back, and that's exactly what will happen here. So we're going to bring this back to a condition where it's habitable, useful. There's minimal effect from the pigeons. Then going forward, you